Hey everyone, I wanted to give a quick KBI.Media update. Myself and the team will be headed over to wonderful Las Vegas to cover NetApp Insight 2024 held at MGM Grand. The event is 3 fully packed days from September 23rd to 25th, covering intelligent data infrastructure, AI, plus to learn more about the new announcements from NetApp. We will be on the ground hosting panels, podcasts, and covering everything else in between. We hope to see you there, but for now, we've put together a snapshot from NetApp's Chief Marketing Officer, Gabie Boko. So here's Gabie. Okay, so Gabie, thanks for joining. Now, I know we're on a rapid fire interview. We don't have a lot of time, but I'm really keen to maybe start with, talk to me a little bit more about data. What does that mean to you? Obviously, you're in a CMO sort of role, so things with your lens are slightly different, but I'm keen to hear your thoughts.
I love that, Carissa. Thank you so much for having me. Listen, I think, especially as a CMO, but the CMO, especially of NetApp, where we really do approach data differently, we believe that there's so many things that are facing companies who are now thinking of data as a product themselves itself, right? There are growing volumes of data coming from the cloud, coming from on premises, coming from the edge. So we think about data, we're actually considering that NetApp and how we think about data is probably perfectly positioned to help our customers through all of the disruptions that they're facing. There's lots of data coming from the cloud, from the edge. There's cybersecurity threats. There's rapidly shifting business operations. I mean, if you think about it, AI is a big trend there, sustainability requirements. There's so many things about revolution, disruption, centricity, you name it. But all of those come home to data. And I think what we're really passionate about is making sure that our customers can manage their data in a less complex way and to really think about it as being a partner to them in creating an intelligent data infrastructure so they can move data, they can manage data, they can analyze data, and it can be what they need it to be.
Now, people may know at this point that myself and my team are going to be heading to the Las Vegas in the United States at the NGM Grand to work with you guys from a media perspective for NetApp Insight. And we just really wanted to talk to you today about some of the topics that will be covered on sustainability, intelligent data, all of these types of things that you've slightly touched on today. So, Gabie, is there anything more that you'd like to maybe explore with that so people can understand what they can expect before heading to the conference?
What a great question. And I'm really glad that you're going to be joining us. Everything I just talked about thinking about your data, we're going to be putting what I like to call a little more meat on that bone. We're going to really be exploring the deep crevices of what customers can use with intelligent data infrastructure. It can be unified data storage, it could be innovative data services, it could be cloud, it could be on-prem, it could be AI, and it could be sustainability. So really what we're looking at is saying, is Insight a place where we can give you as much information that provides you control and visibility to manage your data? And I think that that's from beginning to end what you're going to see from all of our executives, from the breakouts, from our customers who are going to be giving experiences on the floor, which I'm very excited about, by the way, and to our sessions. So, I think it's really all about intelligent data infrastructure, but really making it personal and real. What I'm really interested in and excited about for Insight is not just the data that we talked about, but really how we can start to unpack the intelligent part of our data. We do a lot in talking about data infrastructure, and you're going to see some really great launches and releases from us in that vein, and the kind that have flashing lights and things that roll out on stage. So I'm very excited about that. But what I'm really interested in customers' feedback, and I'm anxious to see their responses, is how much we're starting to really unpack the intelligent part. We made a very concerted effort not to AI wash, but to really think about how AI is infused into our business, not just our own personal business, how we use it, but also how our customers are using it. What is going to be the preview of workloads to come? How are they getting their data ready to be AI ready, right? So we always say that AI runs on data and data runs on NetApp. And so we're going to be leaning into that conversation quite a bit from customer perspectives who are really at the forefront of defining what AI will mean for multiple different industries. You're going to see us release and talk about our AI strategy. But most importantly, you're going to see us connect that back to how we think about what intelligence brings to the data and how to make your data intelligence and AI ready. So you're going to be seeing a lot about that. I think the other thing that I'm most excited about, quite frankly, is really looking at the breadth of our partners that are showing up. We are very excited about Camp Cloud AI Edition. This is something we rolled out last year. Our cloud partners are coming to play, and we have a very special area for them because, as you may or may not know, cloud is one of the most important parts of how people are going to be able to start to leverage and play and kind of figure out AI. So we've got a very special area dedicated to that, Camp Cloud AI Edition. We've also got some amazing partners in Cisco and WWT and Insight and Arrow and so many other partners. I'm going to do a disservice by not naming all of them, but our partners are critical to our success and they are critical to how we bring insight to bear, right? So there are some great booths there. So there are some great announcements. They've got some great demos. I've seen a few. So I'm really excited about the partner aspect. Last but not least, I kind of hit on it up at the top, which is our customers. You hear our customers really embedded into all of it. We have multiple briefings, multiple areas where you can really experience our customers saying, this is what we're doing with NetApp. This is what we're doing with a NetApp partner. This is how we're creating sustainable environments with our data. This is how we're using AI. This is how we are thinking about our data in the cloud. So we're excited about all of our customer stories, all of our customer sessions, all of our customer experiences. I mean, Insight is going to be a really dynamic, interesting place to be. And if you want to know more about NetApp and if you want to understand an intelligent data infrastructure from all of these lenses that I just gave you, then showing up in Vegas is the right thing to do.